So, Brett's here, everyone. Hi, Brett.
Hello.
Brett asked to have no clue what's going on going into this, so I'm actually not going to do the full pre-episode recap. In fact, we're really we're going to do something that I don't think we really do a lot, and that's we're really going to skip over a lot of things that I think normally we would cover. Because there's just something much more important that we got to deal with today. So, for your reference, Atticus, you are out of the hospital. You're back at full HP, but your leg is still in a cast.
Goddamn.
So, Dex rolls, anything that would require you to really move, we're just gonna cut that in half for a little bit. No, Brett, it's all good. It's all good. You don't need to leave for the recap. And Cornelius, as far as things are concerned with you, Jace is still looking for a cure. It's really just like a period of waiting, but it's been about 2 weeks since the last episode, and today, my friends, is the much anticipated town hall. This meeting has been the talk of the town for literally 2 weeks. Everyone is talking about it. It has been so long since the town of Sensiba has had one of these. People are pumped. No one really knows the full agenda. No one knows what's going to be there. People are just excited to have their voice in democracy a little bit. And for Jimmy James, who, eventually we're going to need to catch up with and see what he's been doing for 3 years. But Danica has asked you to go to this as her +1.
Okay, is it like a formal affair?
You don't know.
Well, Jimmy James is very new to this flapper dress, so he has to kind of know what to wear.
Yeah, I mean, it has been 3 years since you first donned a flapper dress.
Oh, it's been 3 years, so he's like super used to.
Yeah, he's super used to
He's
it now.
super into it then. At this point, he's super into it, so he wants to know, is it a formal thing so he can, get all decked out.
If it's a formal thing, yes, sure. Danica tells you it's a formal thing.
All right. I have no idea what he wears. I'll think on that.
Great. So here's what I kind of envision happening. Well, actually, no. Let me not put words in anyone else's mouths. What is everyone wearing for this evening?
A nice little, I want to say floral print, like button down, except maybe not floral. Maybe it's just like plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those tropical, like, it's got like a bunch of monstera leaves and like some ferny looking shit that's not actually a fern.
Yeah, of course.
But it's like also not even a real plant in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one of those numbers on and just like some nice normal pants.
Hell yeah. Okay. I dig it. What about everyone else?
Atticus is wearing just simple, mostly because the cast is really going to prevent her from doing anything like really fun or skin tight at all. So she's wearing like the loosest slacks that she could manage to get, and just like a regular white collared button down.
Okay. Very nice.
And Phoebe's gonna go classic. She's just gonna wear like a nice like flowy dress, and she's gonna put her hair up in like a little bun, just so it's not all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. And Jimmy James, we'll catch up with you in a moment. But are you all traveling to town hall together tonight?
No.
Separate.
Did you guys plan this?
Yeah.
All right, walk me through it. Shit.
I come from
So-
my house with my lovely lady.
All right, you and Nancy roll up first.
Atticus. I was going to say, Atticus convinced Anderson that she couldn't drive herself because she can't, so he has to take her.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Phoebe's just calling a bloober.
You live in the same complex as Atticus and Anderson, but you're gonna take an Uber over?
Phoebe took too long to get ready.
Oh,
She was ill prepared.
Great. And do Rose and Boo come with you, Atticus?
Yeah, they come with if they're coming to town hall. That was my answer.
Okay, great. So the Rivers family rolls up. Do you guys roll up first? Who rolls up first?
Cornelius rolls up first.
All right. Cornelius, you and Nancy head into the community center, hosting the town hall forum. You see Jace outside selling snacks and baked goods, and she says, hey, Cornelius. Hey, Nancy. How's it going?
Good. How you doing? What you got here?
Oh, man. We got bear claws. We got brownies. We got other baked goods that start with a B.
You got any blueberry muffins?
She gives you a look and like pulls up a blueberry muffin from under a table.
I trust it. I'll buy that because my goodness, is it definitely not a corn muffin, which I get every day.
Oh, you betcha. Hey, are the rumors true, by the way?
Which rumors?
The rumor that a certain someone is running for mayor.
Yes. But keep it on the down low, because, like, we're getting to that.
Well, yeah, of course, absolutely. To be honest with you, I kind of think it's a fool's errand because you're not part of the family that can legally be elected for mayor. But I mean, more power to you. I swear. I swear.
Listen, there are plans that people make, and there are plans that people break. And I'll leave it at that. I have like medium to medium well confidence, which if this was like a stake scale wouldn't be great. But like if it wasn't a stake scale, it'd be pretty okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'll see you inside.
Because people don't like well done steaks.
No,
it's like a steak snob
Yeah,
thing.
I did. No, I understood. That'll be $2 for the muffin, by the way.
Yeah, of course. He shuffles around and pulls out his wallet and pulls out a couple of dollars.
Thank you. See you inside.
He waves goodbye and shuffles away.
Great. And since Phoebe's running late, is the Rivers family next?
Yeah, we sidle up.
Great. Do you also say hi to Jace, or do you just mosey on in?
Well, what, we're getting out, and is Cornelius still outside?
Yeah, you can. I don't know, actually. You tell me.
I was thinking I would be waiting, like, just inside the doors for them.
Okay, well, if Jace is outside, I'll stop and say hi, but otherwise I'm probably just going to head in with everyone then.
All right. Yeah. Anderson passes Jace a pamphlet on his campaign and then heads inside with you all.
So we pass by Jace, we go inside, and Cornelius is on the inside. I guess just hanging out in the doorway.
Yeah, like right inside, off to the side.
Oh, I wave at him. I'm like,
Hey.
hey,
Nice to
what?
see ya.
Nice to see you. What are you doing here?
I mean, it's been the talk of the town for like 2 weeks, so I figured I'd go to the town hall meeting that is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Anderson is like right behind or next to her.
Yes, right next to Atticus.
Nice. Hey, so you're actually someone that I wanted to talk to. And I don't think I've seen you since hospital time. Do you have a minute?
Anderson kind of looks at you and is like, yeah, sure. And he pulls you aside.
So I know that like you probably have been hearing like little whispers and rumors passing about, but I wanted to say it to you first, like in person, before it was like officially announced or anything. But I did actually throw my hat in to run for mayor, and like I know it's a long shot because like the same family's been getting elected mayor since like the dawn of time. But like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Am I right?
Oh, Cornelius, yes, I have been well aware of your campaign, but truthfully, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. If anything, I have respect for you, going up against literally impossible odds that are so unfathomable. Well, I'm sure you know that literally this family, my family now, has been cursed to always get elected. But you are a man who doesn't let that get in your way. I respect that.
Yeah, no.
I respect your
Thanks.
platform. And when you're ready to throw in the towel, maybe I'll offer you a seat on the council. And he gives you a smile and a pat on the back.
Thanks. That's I respect it. And he like
Fantastic.
he like kind of goes to offer a handshake, like uncertain if he's actually gonna get one back.
He grips your hand very tightly and shakes it and says, "May the best man win."
May the best man win.
And he heads off to shake some other hands.
Cornelius turns to Nancy and is like, "Oh my God, why is he scarier than Archimedes?
There are a lot of fucked up people in this town, huh?
Why are there so many scary men in this town?"
There's just a lot of really scary men. And at this point, Danica and Jimmy James, you both pull up outside of Town Hall. And Danica says, "Well, here we are, Jimmy James. Democracy at work."
You know how I feel about democracy.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I feel like I had a punchline there, but I don't have one. Jimmy James gets out of the car, and he is in full gown. Got his hair in a bob. He's got one of those feathery things in his hair. Got a nice like knee-length dress, nice red dress. Got a little red lipstick on, and he's got a nice thing of pearls. What do you call those? That's a necklace. He's got that on.
I can tell you spent a lot of time in the last few minutes, like really picking out a beautiful outfit for Jimmy James.
I was really struggling to find something I liked.
So Danica and Jimmy James, you guys head up the stairs and pass by this small little bake stand, and Danica says, "Oh, how adorable! A little bake shop. Is this for the Guppy Scouts?" And the woman says, "No, this is for my bake shop. I wanted to sell some goods here on account of the town hall. You're Sasha, aren't you? The church leader." And Danica says, "Yes, and this is my associate."
I can't remember if I gave him a name, so he's just gonna stick with Jimmy James.
This is, well, do you want to introduce yourself then?
I'm Jimmy James.
Jimmy James, that's a name. I'm Jace. I run the local bake shop in town. I don't think I've seen you around. That's quite the gown you got.
Why, thank you. He does a little spin.
She says, "Anything for you guys?"
I'm on a diet, so
Danica says, "I will literally explode if I have any of those. Full dinner and all that." And Jay says, "Not to worry, completely understand. Well, Sasha, Jimmy James, nice to meet you both. I guess I'll see you in there."
nice to meet you.
And you two head inside. Finally, Phoebe, your Uber pulls up in a blaze of glory.
What can I dictate what kind of vehicle it is?
Please, yeah, I insist that you do.
Okay. Oh. It's a really, really bad car. It's
Mhm.
like a 1993 Buick. Like the bumper's falling off.
That
Probably
is
shouldn't even be an Uber, but
that is so specific. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I totally see it. Definitely just like a really shitty car.
yeah.
Do you say hi to Jace as you head in?
Oh, yeah, of course. I stop and I'm like, "Hey, Jace.
Hey, Phoebe, how are you?
Good, good. What do you got going on here?"
Well, just a few local goodies, some stuff, just trying to do right by the Jingleson name. We got all sorts of goodies. I got bear claws, brownies, anything you can think of, really.
Ooh, uh what kind of bear claws are those?
Blueberry bear claws. Everything's blueberry.
Oh, do you have a blueberry fritter?
Oh yeah, I got a blueberry fritter right here.
Ah, sick. All right. She like no, she's not gonna. Never mind. She's just gonna take the blueberry fritter,
Okay,
and she's
great.
gonna be like, "Okay, how much?"
$2, please.
She hands her 5, and she's like, "Keep the change."
Ah, you're a peach.
She
Uh,
like throws her deuces, and she walks away.
Great. Do you go meet up with your friends?
Oh, of course, of course.
Hell yeah. Um, and when you guys are chatting, you are rudely interrupted in the middle of your conversation by Sasha bringing up a man in a luxurious gown with a pearl necklace. And she says, "Hello, everyone. This is my associate, Jimmy James. Jimmy James, these are the ones I was telling you about who helped save the church the other week."
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. I'm Phoebe.
Atticus looks a little like at a loss for words as she's kind of just like staring at you, Jimmy James, and she goes, "I'm sorry, what was your name?"
Jimmy James.
Nice to meet you. I'm Atticus. She's sweating.
Nice to meet you too.
Cornelius elbows Atticus, kind of low key, but not kind of low key, and then says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Cornelius."
She coughs and goes, "Ow, my broken leg."
That's your whole arm.
Anderson pushes through. Jimmy James, you stare at this man with this kind of coarse black hair and these vibrant green eyes, and he's shaking your hand. And he says, "Anderson Rivers, are you a friend of Sasha's?"
Why, yes.
That
That's
is
my primary purpose.
to be a friend of... Okay. Anyway, hi, Anderson Rivers. I'm running for mayor. Any friend of Sasha is a friend of mine. And he like slides an arm around her and says, "This woman, she really came in clutch with a beautiful donation to my campaign and a great testimony on what the wonders of rivers can do for you."
Sounds like you practice that a lot, so good for you.
Anderson gives you like an unbreaking smile, even though his eyes look dead inside. And he says, "Well, it has been truly wonderful to meet you. Vote Rivers, ayy," and he finger guns you and slides away.
Jimmy James does not finger gun back.
Truly delightful, yes. Is that your brother, Atticus, right?
Yeah, that's my twin brother. Yeah.
Wonderful. Is anyone aware of the agenda for the evening? Is there pamphlets or anything that we should be reading?
I give her Anderson's pamphlet.
She looks down at it, looks back up at you, and says, "You low-key sort of not really blackmailed me, but coerced me to give your brother a large donation in exchange for your help. I'm very aware of his campaign. Thank you."
That's all I've got.
Oh, I uh for the first time since you've known her, and Jimmy James too, Danica looks like genuinely like she has no idea what to say.
Anyway, Atticus looks like she wants to die. She's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go sit down." She starts hobbling away.
Wonderful. Jimmy James, so shall we find some seats?
Sure. Who? What? You know what? Fine. Sure.
Yes, they helped me with the vampire infestation, those three.
Where did you get all the money? I thought we were poor.
I run a church and I was able to get access to an account that was, for whatever reason, never closed, that had quite a bit of interest compounded over the last 100 years.
Wait, from your old cult?
Well, yeah.
Sorry, group.
Let's be real, it was basically a cult. I've grown a lot since then, and of course, cash money is a legitimate business Shit! I should have tried to get the church tax exempt today. Fuck. Well, there's always next time. Let's grab seats, shall we?
Sure.
Did Phoebe just like bear witness to all of this?
Yeah,
Did they walk away?
Phoebe's just like watching
Phoebe's like
slack-jawed.
Phoebe's like eating her blueberry fritter, just watching this go down.
From across the room, Atticus is like desperately glaring at either you or Cornelius, hoping someone will walk over.
Sorry, Phoebe's liking this fritter too much. She's chilling.
She turns to Cornelius from across the room and is just like, get over here, eyes.
he, he comes over very reluctantly after also having, I think, witnessed that exchange.
She goes, Cornelius, I forgot that, I don't know if I told you and Phoebe this, but I was talking to Stolas, and he told me that if we ever meet anyone named Jimmy James, that they are really, really bad news. And he's with Sasha, Danica, whatever. So I'm going to assume that he's also part of that dead person group, and I don't know what that means, just that Stolas said it was bad.
Well, for the time being, maybe we keep the name Stolas on the down low.
Oh, I'm not gonna I'm not airing that around. I didn't expect to meet him here or at all.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that when we get to it, I guess.
Yeah, we will. Okay.
There's a tap and some microphone feedback, and you hear, "Good evening, everyone. Good evening. We're going to be starting Town Hall in a few minutes. If everyone could please take their seats."
Phoebe wanders over to where Atticus is, and she sits down.
Yeah, I do need some seating arrangements from everyone.
I guess I also sit down, but like next to Atticus, if there's space? ?
I was gonna imagine that Anderson and his like immediate family, like his wife and child, probably went to go sit up in the front, and with Atticus's leg and also just, not being the face of this, decided to go sit like a few rows back. So away from them, but like within a good distance.
Mm-hmm.
Joined by Phoebe and Cornelius, I guess.
Yes.
And probably Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I picture in my head like Cornelius and Phoebe on the ends, and then Nancy and Atticus in the middle.
Sure, that doesn't make any sense for me, but yeah.
What?
I have a broken leg.
So where do you need to be, on the end?
Yeah, probably, just so I can get in and out and use crutches.
Okay, you're on the end. Great. And then, so Jimmy James and Danica, are you sitting away kind of from everyone else, or like whereabouts?
Jimmy James is 100% following Danica's lead here. He is not prepared for this. He's just she is much more in this scene, so he lets her lead.
Yeah, so I picture like everyone else is on the right-hand side of the auditorium, and I picture you guys like on the left. A man sits down next to you, Jimmy James, and says, "Man, I love democracy."
Hey, yeah, that's me, democracy fan.
Yeah, great. The lights start dimming, and Atticus, you hear like a next to you as a Tobert runs up, and he says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did I miss it?"
No, it's just starting. Just sit down.
He scrambles and sits like directly behind Anderson. And so up on the stage of this auditorium are 6 chairs, and slowly people start filing out from the wings of the stage. Many of you recognize Mayor Booker. Some of you, specifically, I think only Cornelius, recognize Archimedes McGrath. But for the rest of you who haven't technically met him yet, and Brett, who has never even heard of this man before, Archimedes McGrath is this kind of semi-frail looking older man who is wearing like a leather cap today. He clutches this incredibly thick wooden cane, which is used to support him because he is carrying a gigantic oxygen tank wrapped around his back and is using it exclusively to breathe. 2 young women file out, an ordinary-looking young man, and last but not least is this bald and what looks like positively sweating man who is squelching uncomfortably with every step that he takes. One of the young women steps up to the microphone and says, "Good evening, everyone. I'm the treasurer of Sinsabaugh, Grace Cathedral Hill, and I will be leading tonight's proceedings. Joining us, we have Mayor Booker, Alderman Shannon Jameson, Head Blight Enforcer, the Mollusk." At which point the really sweaty man says, through like really thick jowls, and everyone in the audience just starts laughing. Like, this man, whatever the fuck he just said is the funniest thing. None of you for the life of you can understand it. And Grace continues, "The head of Parks and Rec, Archimedes McGrath, and local PP inspector, Mick the Mac Michelson. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight." There is polite applause, although I'm not sure if anyone of you guys actually claps.
I'll politely applaud.
All right, great.
Inspecting. How much PP does a pee inspector inspect?
Unclear. It is
Brett,
terribly
what's your
unclear.
Brett, what's your question?
Okay, hold on. I gotta get this straight. Jimmy James has been here for 3 years,
Yeah.
and he never once looked up his last name?
You heard
No.
heard about another McGrath.
I'm a bit confused because I feel like last time I played, Jimmy James was here for like a week.
Yes.
Yeah, and then 3 years went by.
I have no problem addressing things that have happened in the time skip. Just not tonight. If you met Archimedes, we can write that in later. And Grace continues, and she says, "The first order of business that we have on our agenda, there will be the first of a series of 3 debates hosted here from our 3 mayoral candidates. Mayor Booker, of course, Anderson Rivers, and someone else decided to enter. Cornelius Miller. Everyone, Cornelius Miller is also running for mayor. Woo!
Phoebe claps really hard.
Cornelius gives a little wave from the crowd.
Great. Yeah, there he is back there, waving. Everyone, hi, Cornelius. So I hope you'll all come and continue to see democracy at work, just like tonight. Next on our agenda, the Mollusk has an important announcement from the Blight Department. And the man squelches up and says, "Good Lord, I did not practice this. All right, here we go. Here." At the end of the Mollusk's speech, everyone is clapping. People are standing. People are crying with joy. And Grace comes over and says, "Thank you, the Mollusk. I think we've all heard his proposal. So, show of hands, yay?"
Show of hands, yay! Nobody in town raises their hands.
Fucking
They gave him
silence.
a fucking room full of applause, and then everyone was like, I don't agree.
No, I was waiting to hear what everyone else did. Like, almost everyone's hands are raised.
No one's hands
Phoebe
raised. Put those down.
can't. Yeah,
Atticus
Phoebe can't agree to that. She didn't understand any of it.
Atticus is staring at Anderson and his family. What are they doing?
Anderson is like looking around in complete shock at everyone's like raised hands, and then
Atticus.
slowly raises his.
She's like glaring at him with like, "What the fuck do I do?"
Yeah, he's not looking at you. He is just in complete disbelief.
Okay, I raise my hand and I say, "Hi, excuse me. My name's Atticus. Sorry to bother everybody. Speaker lady, could
Grace?
Grace, sorry. Could you please repeat the mollusk's premise? I have very poor hearing."
Oh, sure. The mollusk, can you come back up? And the man
No,
slides
could you
wetly
repeat it?
over.
Actually, I'm so.
Huh? Sorry, I can't hear you. And the mollusk.
Phoebe
Fuck.
stands up. Phoebe stands up and she's like, "Yeah, my friend, her ears have a problem registering low tones, so she would need a somebody with a higher pitched voice to repeat that."
Yeah, okay, no worries. Jim, turn it up a little bit. And you guys hear like a low as the
Raise my
microphone volume increases.
And I'm like,
That
"Hey,
doesn't-
volume's not tone."
Okay.
Jimmy James stands up and he goes, "Excuse me. Listen, we can't understand this bully boy, so please just translate for us."
Someone goes, "Shh."
He turns at her and reaches for a whip that's not there.
The mollusk nods solemnly and says,
Guys, I just spit all over myself because I was laughing.
I raise my hand and I'm like, to Grace, "Are you making fun of me? Because I still can't understand or hear him."
"No, just listen. He's very clear. It just takes a little bit of understanding. Come on,
You're making fun of me then?
everyone is like starting to give you dirty looks." Atticus.
She's like looking around like, "What do you?" I'm asking for clarification. I can't hear. I'm sorry.
Why is that dude? What is he?
Cornelius stands up at this point and says, "It might be a matter of disability accommodation. Actually, I understand that we've turned the volume up as if it may be a hearing impairment issue, but it is in fact a tone issue. So, for clarity's sake, because I don't want to paraphrase what the mollusk is saying, would you be able to give us just like a brief rundown of the agenda, just so that people who have tone issues can follow along?"
The mollusk says, "Oh," and goes back to his seat. And Grace says, "Well, yes, that's the mollusk's."
Go on.
That's the mollusk's Family Guy agenda about returning good values back into our school systems.
Did you say Family Guy agenda?
Yes.
Okay, like
As in the one
as in
about
as in,
Bliffen and his family,
and
the
Lois?
adult
No, it has,
animated comedy.
no, it has nothing to do with that. What a weird thing to suggest.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. We're weird. Okay,
All right, just to clarify, the issue is about family values in a school system.
Yes.
These are the problems you face?
That's one of them.
I'd like clarification. Why is the blight enforcer not? Why is the blight enforcer the one discussing this today and not the Board of Education?
Hey, sit down, you! Someone shouts.
Hey,
Cornelius looks exasperated.
Everyone, please settle down. Now, all against the mollusk's Family Guy agenda, please raise your hand.
all against.
Yes.
Jimmy James raises his hand.
Yeah,
Anyone?
I don't really like Family Guy all that much, so I'm gonna raise my hand.
Okay.
Atticus refuses to vote. She's like crossing her arms and pouting. She's like not staring at she won't look at she won't look at the people on the stage.
She's a fucking toddler throwing a temper tantrum, won't make eye contact with anybody.
No, she'll like look at her friends, but like if like the lady's staring at her looking for a vote, she just like crosses her arms, looks away.
How does Cornelius vote?
Cornelius does not vote against this.
Okay. And Grace says, and with that, the yays have it, and the Mollusk can begin implementing the Family Guy agenda. Thank you, the Mollusk. And the Mollusk says,
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god, the
Oh,
mollusk
no, the
has been
mollusk.
freed. The mollusk has been freed from his underwater prison.
there's been a fish stuck in my throat. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. Great. And Grace says, next up, we have a very important announcement from our very own Mayor Booker. And the mayor steps up and says, hello, everyone. I'm the mayor. It's nice to be here today. Thank you all for turning up to witness a new chapter in this town's history. As we approach election season and as we approach another year, I think it's important to reflect. And I think that there's a reality that we have not always liked to talk about. There's a part of this town, a part of all of us that many of us are just content to sweep under the rug, pretend it doesn't happen. But I think it's important to remember, to address a very complicated 100 years in our town. I am, of course, referring to the potato famine of the 1960s. A truly dark time in our town's history. But it's not something that we should forget. And that's why I am making August 15th National Potato Day. With your support, we can bring potatoes to places that they've never been seen before. We can bring potatoes to everyone. Everyone can have a potato for Potato Day. All in favor, say aye.
I once again want to ask, these are the issues you're talking about?
Grace runs over and says, this is just one of them, yes.
It seems like they are not important.
Oh, not to you, sir, but I believe you weren't alive for the potato famines, were you?
Oh, shut your mouth. Jimmy James realizes he may have crossed the line and sits down.
So Grip just like giggling.
Yeah. The mayor looks kind of dumbstruck and clears his throat again and says, all in favor of Potato Day. Everyone, yeah, most people just kind of like reluctantly are like, and Grace says, that is absolutely fantastic. August 15th.
Phoebe raises her hand.
Yes, ma'am.
What are we going to be doing for Potato Day?
Everyone will get a potato.
Can we do whatever we want with the potato?
Yes, of course.
Can we mash it?
Sure.
Okay. She raises her hand again.
Yes, you and the sick. Do you want to come up? There's a microphone down here if you want to speak into it.
What? No?
Okay.
No, I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
So like Potato Day, why? What? I know that man over there asked why this is an important issue. Like, what? Aren't there like other things we could possibly deal with?
Like what?
A lot. A lot.
Everyone is like staring at you.
You guys, I shouldn't have to bring up the issues. You guys should know the issues.
Well, we had the Mollusk Family Guy Initiative. We have National Potato Day. If you would like to submit an issue for the next town hall, feel free.
She just stares at her.
National Potato Day, everyone! Woo! Yay!
No one claps.
Fucking silent.
I like that the silent that is on the silence on this call feels just like if I was in a fucking room where someone's hoping to God that someone else makes a noise or says something, and we're all just staring quietly, aware of what we're doing.
I know, that's what's making this so beautiful.
It's really town hall.
It's an authentic town hall experience.
Including the reckless heckles.
Yes, especially the reckless heckles. And the mayor says, one other small agenda. As of right now, the town of Sinsabaugh is legally going to be dissolved.
Woo.
There is complete stunned silence. And slowly, Anderson Rivers stands up and says, "What the fuck did you just do?" And the mayor says, my son-in-law, everyone, the town of Sinsabaugh is now dissolved. Forever.
So, Cornelius stands up. So what you're saying is there's no town?
Very briefly, in a few moments, we are going to reinstate the town as New Sensiba, and get back to normal. But it feels nice, doesn't it? No town, just for a few minutes.
Jimmy James stands up.
Yes, you.
So, the town still exists.
No.
Yes.
No.
I don't think you understand how physical space works. So you can't just say a thing doesn't exist anymore. So it's still there. And it feels like you just don't want to be in charge.
No. I'm still going to be the mayor of New Sensiba.
Why are you just naming it New Sensiba? Why not give it a cool name? Like Jamestown.
James, I guess, he shoots a worried glance to Archimedes, who shrugs and says, yeah, sure. He's like scratching his head. He's like, we can, we can take a vote on a new town name, I suppose. New Jamestown Jamestown, is it?
You can do New Jamestown. I hear there's already one of those, but you can't see it from here.
We don't want to be a copycat, so I guess Jamestown, everyone. Do we have other town name suggestions?
Phoebe raises her hand again.
Yes.
What about
Ma'am, can you
Sorry.
speak up?
What?
What? Can you... It's a little hard to hear you. Do you want the microphone that's down in front?
Phoebe raises her hand again.
Yes. You.
What about Blimpleberg?
Blimpleberg?
Yeah, like Blimpleberg, California.
Is there a town in California called Blimpleberg?
Yeah. We could be like New Blimpleberg.
Oh, New Blimpleberg. Okay, so we have Old Jamestown, New Blimpleberg, New Sensiba. New Sensiba is still on the table.
Jimmy James starts quietly chanting Blimpleberg. Blimpleberg, Blimpleberg, Blimpleberg. And he elbows Danica to try and get her to join.
Danica starts joining, and she's Blimpleberg, Blimpleberg.
Does anybody else join in?
No.
Cornelius refrains. Does Atticus?
Oh, Atticus doesn't say anything, just looks really shocked. Like as shocked as possible, but is not saying anything.
About a quarter of the town hall attendants are now chanting Blimpleberg, as the mayor says, "Okay, all right, I guess Blimpleberg is definitely on the table. Do we have other name suggestions for the
God,
town?"
no, just put it to a vote, Cornelius says, but like pretending it's not him saying it.
He like projects his voice.
Throws his voice elsewhere in the room to pretend he did not just yell that.
Throws it from Anderson.
The Jimmy James, the man sitting next to you, stands up, and the mayor says, "Yes, you." And the man says, "I could, maybe we could, yeah." And the mayor says, "I'm sorry, son. It is almost impossible to hear you. Would you kindly head on down, talking to the front microphone?" And the man says, "Okay, cool. I'll head on down." And he walks over, and he says, "Hi, my name is can I get a name?"
Me.
Even Sarelsberg.
My name is Even Sarelsberg. That's with a capital E, Even Sarelsberg. 2 questions. First question, why did you dissolve the town of Sinsabaugh? And the mayor says, "Great question, Even Sarelsberg. We dissolved the town because we thought there was a lot of negativity associated with the name Sensiba, the kind of thing that a rebrand could really fix. Does that answer your question, Ethan?" And the man says, "Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you. And second question, well, it's less of a question. Actually, it's more of a statement." And he says, "I wish you would bite your tongue off." And the mayor looks astonished, and then confused, and then his blood starts pouring out of his mouth, horrified. And at this moment, Even reaches into his jacket pockets, pulls out 2 knives, and jabs them into his eyes. And he turns around to you, everyone in town hall, and says, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Weathersfield. Well, no, this is Even whatever the fuck's body. My name is Adam. For quite a while now, this town has been parading around a really kind of fucked up secret, you know? And that's that most of us are fucking magic. But the town doesn't care about this. The town doesn't want to do anything. And so I've made an executive decision that until something is done about this, there's not going to be a fucking town."
Cornelius raises his hand.
No one turns to address you, Cornelius.
Cornelius stands up and cuts him off and says, "Excuse me, you're stealing my platform."
Okay, well, as you say that, a few things are going to happen. Specifically, 4 other people throughout the auditorium are going to stand up and also jam knives into their eyes.
Oh man, this is awkward. I'm not going to do that.
And they are going to attack the following people: Danica, Anderson,
Beans.
Cornelius,
Beans.
and Phoebe. And
Beans.
it is time to enter into combat.
But my platform.
My platform.
But my mayoral platform.
Hey everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. What is up Thank you so much for listening to Cultspiracy 2 Part 8 Town Hall. It's a blast. I know this is a longer episode. This week there are a few extra things that we're going to talk about, so bear with me if you don't like longer ad breaks. First of all, I want to thank you all for listening. Thank you to Will, who edited this episode. Thank you, because again, this is a longer episode. Thank you to Brett for coming by. It's always a pleasure to have Jimmy James on board. Good to see what he's been up to over the last 3 years a little bit. And happy Octobert to everyone. For patrons, it's a little bit early, but it was suggested to me by dear listener and patron Emmy that this month we should be celebrating Octobert, and I agreed with that. So happy Octobert. How do you celebrate it? I don't know. Talk about Tobert. Sing Tobert's praises. Draw Tobert. Use the hashtag Octobert. Let's have a good month. Let's have a happy Octobert. That's what we'll do. Now, what are we expecting from This Isn't Normal in Octobert? According to my calculation, most of Octobert is going to be spent on the last R&R of the season. That is right. This is going to be the last one, which is absolutely wild. And we don't typically, at least in season 1 to season 2, we did not recycle the sort of middle of the arc, middle between arcs format. I mean, season 1 was in between, season 2 R&R, season 3, I don't know, it's going to be like the space between or something. That'd be fun. That'd be very fitting. That'd be a good time. And so that starts October 3rd on Patreon and October 10th everywhere else. Octobert. Pretend I said Octobert both times, because that's what we're celebrating this month. Fun thing that we have going on, just to start putting it out there into the world, because I realized it today. This Isn't Normal is going to be turning 5 years old in like 2 months. December 5th, which is wild. So something to keep in mind. Well, it's a Monday. It is a Monday, December 5th. So it works out on like every imaginable front. We will definitely see what we're doing. I think we're still kind of cementing some stuff, but look forward to it because that's pretty cool. If you are enjoying the show, you know who else would enjoy the show? Maybe your friends. Maybe your friends would enjoy the show. You should tell them, because telling a friend about This Isn't Normal is proven to be the most effective way to help us out. And we really appreciate it. And sometimes your friends like the show too, and that's great. It's that word of mouth, I don't know how to advertise This Isn't Normal. So I kind of need you guys to do it. And we really appreciate it if you do. And some of the ways that you can also do that is by following us on social media. We're on Twitter at TIN_cast, on Tumblr at TIN-cast, and on TikTok at TinCastTalk. I haven't posted anything there in a while. I should probably fix that. Yeah, that'd probably be good. I also have a very specific call to arms this week on our Discord, which you can find. It's our pinned tweet on Twitter. If you are something of a historian, a tin-storian, if you will, if you like documenting some of the things that happen, I would like to reference a fan-led project that is going on right now. It is super cool. The contact is in our Discord. If you want to go and be a part of this wonderful chronicling that a few of the listeners are undertaking, I know they would appreciate it. There are so many ways that you could help out by providing info, art, anything really. I'm sure templates I believe were mentioned. There are a lot of very cool ways to help out with that. And as an aside, I do want to thank all of the people who are putting in time and effort to aid in that process. I know Robin has been working really hard. Mango, our wonderful listener Max, who's not me but is also named Max. I know Arden was submitting some art to help out with some of the pages. So it is a truly wonderful endeavor to see. But I know they're looking for help. So if that's you, come pop onto the Discord and slide on over to Wiki Information. I know they'd appreciate it. Hey, if you would like to help the show out financially, there's a way to do that as well. It's patreon.com/10cast. That is our financial support for the show. If you have disposable income and you'd like to help us with the bills every month, we'd really appreciate that, because running a show is not free. But we are honored to be able to provide it to you all week after week, free of charge. So this helps us out, and it's really great, and we really appreciate everyone who does it. We have 2 wonderful tiers. For $5 a month, you get every episode except for holiday specials 1 week early. So you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest shenanigans even quicker. And I mean, if you're a new subscriber, then like, bam, instantly, you get a whole week extra shenanigans delivered fresh to your doorstep, which is really cool. Well, speaking of real quick, we'll talk more about how the format is going to work. But the Halloween episode, we are releasing it simultaneously that week on Patreon and the main feed, because I don't want to disrupt any of the patrons' listening patterns. So if you are subscribed to that feed through Patreon, then this way you won't have to change anything, and it'll just be there. Hopefully that'll help. Let me know if it does or doesn't. But I think this way it'll make more sense. But otherwise, every episode a week early. And for $10 a month, we thank you each and every week during this portion of the show. And that's why it's time to thank them. It's time to thank them. It's time to thank Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Woolbrandt, Emilyn Laderna, and Smarties for their continued support of the show. Thank you guys. That's great. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm looking at the timer. This has been going on for a good long while than normal. But you know what they say, this isn't normal. Let's get back into the madness. I really hope you're enjoying Town Hall. This one I've been waiting for it for months since we recorded it. I really hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned. Look forward to the rest of the season, all the good stuff we have coming up, and then all the good stuff we have coming up after it. It's gonna be great, and we're thrilled to take you along on this journey. But until then, drink lots of water, stay safe, happy October. Bye. All right, everyone, here we go. First is cult member number 1, who's over by the mayor. And this person is going to run over and try to attack Danica as well, actually. And they got a hard success. Danica is going to try and dodge. Oh, that's not good. No, Danica fumbled trying to dodge. So this cult member is going to stab Danica for 2 points of damage.
Bye, Danica.
And Danica says, "Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot that we can still get hurt by things. This is not good."
Danica, did we ever discover if we can die? We can't die, right?
I think we can.
What? You got hit by a car.
Yeah, I don't think it was enough to kill me.
What? You got hit by a car?
It wasn't very hard.
It's a car.
Okay, well, I guess we can find out, can't we?
I think we gotta go.
Phoebe, you are up next.
Oh, it's me? It's Phoebe's turn?
It's Phoebe's turn.
All right.
So there is a cult member next to you who's coming at you.
Okay. All right. So Phoebe, she probably didn't bring any weapons to this. So she's just going to fight this dude with her bare hands.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She's going to swing at him.
Yeah, you roll unarmed.
Hold on one second. Would that be fighting brawl?
Yes, it is fighting brawl. I got a normal
Okay.
success to stab you.
Phoebe did get a hard success.
All right, you can go ahead and punch this dude.
All right. D3 plus damage bonus. Hold up. That would be a 3.
Okay, so how do you punch this guy?
She's probably gonna avoid the knives in his eyes.
Yeah.
So she's gonna give him a good old kidney shot.
All right, with a good old kidney jab, you deal 3 damage to him. And next up is Atticus.
How far away am I from the guy that's going after Anderson?
You are about 15 feet away, I'll say.
So would there be any chance I could sort of like jump up from the pew with my crutch and leap forward to try and like take this dude out at the legs with my crutch?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, I guess you can leap up. Yeah, I'll have you roll fighting brawl for that.
Okay.
For your improvised weapon. And he's gonna see and try and dodge out of the way, my pretzels.
I got an extreme success.
Oh, fuck
again.
yeah. Of course you did. Do. Well, he also got an extreme success, but I'll let you swipe his little toesies.
Oh, thank you. I fucking take him out. She looks really angry.
Okay. I guess I'll have you roll D4 plus 2 damage. That sounds about right for a crutch being whacked in your ankles.
I got a 4.
Oh shit, so 6 damage total?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Fuck. Well, that is a major wound that you just dealt to this man with your crutch.
Wait, so what the fuck do I do?
So you swipe his ankles, completely catch him off guard. And I'm going to say, in the process, when he lands, one of the knives is dislodged, so he starts bleeding everywhere.
She looks horrified, and also not.
Okay, I'm glad she looks horrified, but also not. Cult member number 2 is up next and is over by Danica. And is also, he actually also pulls a knife out from his eyes and is going to try and stab her with it.
Ew,
he got
that's unsanitary.
A hard
that's unsanitary.
Success. Danica is going to try and return this punch. My
Go,
God,
Danica.
Danica did it!
I love you so much now, Danica.
Danica punches him for 5 damage. Good job, Danica.
Yo, Danica's strong.
All right, Jimmy James, you're up next.
Jimmy James is going to grab Danica and run.
All right, awesome. So I'm going to have you roll run.
I feel like we definitely need to look at Jimmy James's character sheet because for some reason he is very good at using a rifle, and he hasn't used one in 100 years.
Time to respect Jimmy James.
Yeah, I feel like I have to do that like every other time we do this. Where's run? It's not on here. I don't got a run.
I don't think run is a skill.
My
Run's
fault.
not a thing.
Dexterity.
I hate this fucking game. Hold on. Fucking. Why do I play with you guys?
You
Why
could
do I
always push the roll.
You could push the roll.
You could push the roll. Or you could add luck points.
What
I
if
always
luck
forget
points?
about that.
What?
You could add luck to your total until you get a success.
Oh, I got a bunch of luck. Does it work even if I fumble?
You fumbled.
No, it doesn't work if you fumble.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jimmy James, you pull on Danica, who stumbles, trips into you, and falls on top of you. You're gonna take 3 damage as you whack your head, shin, and are crushed by Danica.
Sorry, I haven't run in these heels.
Cult member number 3, who's over by Anderson, is gonna stand up, pull the other knife out of his eyes, and is going to try I'm gonna give him a penalty because he was literally just knocked down. So let's see. All right, nope, that didn't work. And just gotta check something here.
These guys need to find a better storage place for their knives.
True, eyeballs is not a good sheath.
Not ideal.
All right, so here's what happens.
Ideal?
I'm leaving.
The man sinks a knife into Anderson's leg, and Anderson looks down and goes, "Ah!" And then he starts laughing, rips the knife out of his prosthetic leg and sinks it into the man's neck.
That's good.
Oh shit, he did 7 damage with that.
I sure hope he did.
River's twins decimate a man in 2 seconds flat.
And Cornelius, you're up next. There's a cult member who is going to be attacking you.
Yay! That guy is getting. You know, I didn't think to bring weapons to the town hall meeting, so I guess he's just getting punched.
All right, yeah, you can try to punch him while he runs at you. He's gonna draw a knife and try and stab you.
No, he should keep that in his eyeball.
Oh, shitty.
Yeah.
All right, he got a regular success.
Well, what am I rolling?
Fighting brawl. You should have your successes down at the bottom of your sheet.
Well, I have news for you, and it's that I don't have anything in Fighting Brawl, but that's fine because I still got a hard success anyway.
Oh fuck yeah! How do you want to punch this guy?
In his stupid knife-filled face.
Okay, great. So go ahead and roll your knife-filled damage.
All right. Yay! What's damage bonus again? I always ask this, and I never write it down.
I'm pretty sure you don't have one, Cornelius.
Why?
Because I don't think you're thick enough.
Why?
But
Why
what's
aren't
the
I
damage
thick enough?
bonus calculated with?
Size and constitution, I think, or size and strength.
It's size and strength.
Well, I have.
We would have
59
calculated it during the
strength.
beginning.
Well, we
Do you
certainly
have
didn't in
anything
the
in that
beginning,
little
but I got
combat
new
box?
points into strength.
Oh, wait.
In the unarmed section, it's just the 1d3 plus damage bonus, which I did not alter that line at all.
How often am I supposed to use damage bonus?
Every time you
Oops.
attack.
Oops.
Yeehaw.
I'm glad we figured this out now. At this point in the campaign, at this point in playing Call of Cthulhu.
Max, I want you to know that every single time we have ever played this game, I have always asked you how to play this game.
That is true.
I will never learn. I will never internalize. I will never grow as a player. However, I will ask you, would me have recently been getting stronger from Become Vampire Boy have affected my damage bonus at all? Please say yes.
Shouldn't have.
Why?
What is your strength?
It was 54, I think,
Oh.
but it's 59 now because I got that +5, and I assume that that's how that +5 works. Is I just add 5 to that biggest number.
That's
So
correct.
I just looked that up, and yeah, it looks like if you get +5, anything above like 40 is a +d6.
No, not plus D6. It's there's a threshold. Are we doing rules right now? Do I need to grab the rule book?
Yeah.
All right, hang on, everyone.
What do you mean? Are we doing rules?
All right,
We're
hang
playing
on.
the game.
We never do rules things. I don't have my headphones.
It's
on.
very true. I learned
It's
how to
very
be a
true, we
better
don't do
actor.
rules.
Like, I learned how to play a better character
Y'all are
and not
lucky I got
play the
rule
game
book
better.
right here.
Yeah, same. I don't think I have what's on my character sheet, but that's all I have as far as the game goes. That's my knowledge.
Listen, I want this
Same.
punch to hurt as badly as it possibly could.
When you
I have
literally
no idea if it's accurate. I'm just dropping it.
All right.
This is how I do rules when I run D&D. I just find the first thing that seems legit.
Creating investigators. La 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 la. Let's see here. Okay, Cornelius, what's your strength and size combined? Your full values.
What the fuck is size? Where is that?
SIZ, it's one of your characteristics.
It's too low strength.
That's 75, and strength is 54.
So what is that in
For
total?
59. Hold on. I don't know math.
I did not realize the
It's
demon came out when you
134.
did math.
The demon comes out when the math enters.
Sorry, I have to summon the math demon. Anyways, it's 134.
Well, wouldn't you know it? You actually get plus 1d4 damage bonus.
Yay! Where's the D4s? I found one.
And that's rules for today. Technically, you should have had it before. I don't know why you didn't write that down.
Because I don't write things down.
That's fair.
So that's 2 plus 4.
6 damage. Okay. Your uppercut dislocates his jaw.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
Awesome.
gross.
So, Cornelius, you finally stop holding yourself back and awaken your true raw potential. But the man is going to draw his other knife, and now he's going to try and stab you with 2 knives.
That's unfortunate, because I don't want to be stabbed by 2 knives, so
He got-
I'm just gonna not.
He got a hard success.
Alright, hold on.
What do
Where's
you-
my fucking pretzels?
How do you want to retaliate?
By not getting stabbed and dodging him.
Okay, great.
Beth, strength plus size is just like the total that determines what your damage bonus might be. So mine is 140, so
Yeah,
I have a damage bonus of 1d4.
but what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. I have 139, so then I also have 1d4. Okay, never mind.
What if I
that's
have
it.
97?
Do you actually have a 97?
Yeah,
How
'cause we
small
haven't,
is Jimmy James?
anything. Jimmy James has been in hell for years and hasn't leveled up over the past 100 years.
Jimmy James is small from hell, and also I think this was recalled correctly, but it is established that he was a flapper, not just in dress appearance, but body appearance. I will say that.
I will agree with that. I didn't end up correcting anyone, but that is correct.
I won't let Max forget that. You
Okay,
did say
really
that Jimmy James is
appreciate it.
just a fella in a dress, but he's not. He's a hot lady.
He is. By 1920 standards.
Yes.
By 1920 standards. You're right. My apologies. Anyway, Jimmy James, you don't have a damage bonus. That's correct. So, Will, how's your dodge?
It's an extreme success.
Oh, great. So you dodge out of the way of that shit.
I'm not getting stabbed by 2 knives. I refuse.
Next up is Danica, who's going to pull you up, Jimmy James, and says, "We gotta go now."
Let's go. I'm waiting on you.
Danica trips, falls directly back on top of you. Because she got a 100.
She's like, yo, we just fell, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Proceeds to fall again.
The exact same way.
And
It's
is
like
gonna
that.
hit you again, Jimmy James, for another 2 damage.
She's gonna
neither one
murder Jimmy James by falling on him.
The
If
two of them
neither
are gonna
one of
kill
them-
each other.
And then kiss.
And then- Wait, if they die, will they just go to like super hell?
No, they'll just go back to normal.
They go back. Yeah, they just go back to regular hell.
I
Probably.
don't think we want to find out.
Well, you're gonna die. You only had 5 years, and it's been 3.
What? When was that established? Why do you know more about my characters than I do?
I was there for all of them. Plus, I actually listened to all the episodes, and that was established.
It is established.
Damn it.
You were gripped before you were sent into the world because you were about to explode without bodies, and then you were given bodies and told you have 5 years.
Remember, Fate brought it up, and then it was like,
And
yeah,
so
all of your.
wasted 3 years on doing nothing.
But we don't know what
Yeah.
you've been up to yet.
Well, I think we just confirmed that it was nothing.
Jimmy James has just been like sitting in a dark closet for 3 years.
He's
just
been thinking about what to wear tonight for the whole 3 years.
You just got really enraptured with Dairy Queen, and that's it.
Dairy Queen, lactose intolerant, consequences, rinse and repeat for 3 years.
Oh.
Damn, that's rough.
It's
Ew.
No wonder he keeps falling over.
it's
Oh,
very
God.
rough. Phoebe, your cultist is up next and is going to try and stabberino you.
She's gonna contest that. She's gonna say, "Hey, no," and she's gonna try to punch him back.
Okay, great.
Hold on, let me find my dice.
I got a hard success, by the way.
Oh, Max, what am I rolling again?
If you want to punch him, you're going to roll fighting brawl.
Yeah, I have bad news for him.
Uh-oh.
I rolled an 8, so I got an extreme success.
Great. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. D3 plus D4. Max, I think this man might be might be dead now.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Shit. All right. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Here's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You punch him in the knife. And it sinks further back into his skull, and he just collapses over.
Phoebe is like in pain because she just punched the hard end of a knife. She's just like doing that thing with her hand, you know, that people do when they're in pain. She's like
you're
waving it around.
Yeah, you're waving it, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, fuck." And then she realizes that she murdered this man, so
Yeah.
she's fine.
Oh, good.
She's totally fine.
That's great. Nancy's up next and is going to try and also she's going to try and disarm the man attacking Cornelius with 2 knives. And she got
God.
a hard success. He also got a hard success, but it's Nancy's choice, bitch. And so she is not going to do a lot of damage, but she knocks the knives out of his hands.
Get shitted on.
Anderson is up next, and
Wait, I thought it was my turn.
no, Anderson's last.
Oh, last. I thought we were back at the top of the order. I was confused. Sorry.
No, sorry, it's a big order. We got a lot of people here. Could you imagine if
The
this
whole
was
town is
D&D?
here.
This would take forever.
This would take forever.
Yeah.
Is this the first time we've gone through?
Yes.
Okay.
And so Anderson is up next. He's going to call to Tobert and he's going to say, "Get Boo and Rose out of here." And with his newly acquired knife that was stabbed into his leg, he's going to try and finish the cultist off who's right near him.
And he stabbed that into that guy's neck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
He's
still
like,
his.
he's literally just going to pull it out and stab it back in.
Wow.
And he does.
Friend.
4. Yeah, okay. Where is he? No, he is dead. Rose screams in horror as Tobert rushes over to start escorting them out of the building. And we are back at the top with cult member number 1, who is going to turn away from Danica and Jimmy James because they are just completely fumbling over themselves. And he's going to throw his knives. Yeah, okay. He did pretty good with that one. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's going to throw both of his knives straight into the mollusk.
Whoa.
R.I.P. to the mollusk. It was a good one.
Yo, this dude's been getting shit on all night because of his fucking voice, and now he just gets double stabbed.
Not only does he
mollusk?
get double stabbed, he double dies.
Oh, that's
Oh.
unfortunate. Elect me for mayor, and I'll put up a statue of the mollusk. I don't say that.
Hang on, let me put this book away before I do this. The
I'm
mollusk
really
says,
imagining this town treats the mollusk like what is it, Parks and Rec treats little Sebastian. There's gonna be like a
Yeah.
really big festival celebrating his death after this.
the mollusk says,
Oh, I can
fun.
understand that.
I understood that too.
He took his time with that one.
Yeah.
He dies. Now might be a good time to tell you that the mollusk's speech for the Family Guy initiative was actually just the theme song of Family Guy.
Max,
Oh, no.
I fucking hate this podcast.
Well, I think I'm glad he
Okay.
died.
Yeah, you know what? I say we don't put up a statue of the mollusk.
Does
Okay,
anyone want
so-
to double check if he's dead?
We put a...
Does someone just want to like make sure?
Well, listen, there's time to make sure later. If you know what I'm saying.
Just throws another knife just to be sure.
God, make sure he's not suffering.
And actually, at this moment, the other members of the city council rush off. Phoebe, it is your turn again.
Motherfucker.
I just want to let you know, the 3 remaining cultists, 2 of them are over by Danica, and 1 is by Cornelius.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 actions if that's allowed.
What are your 2 actions?
The man that is dead next to me, can I take one of his knives from his eyeball?
Yes.
I know it belongs to his eyeball. I'll give it back, but I need it for right now.
Yeah, you grab it.
Okay, so I grab it, and then you said there's one going after Cornelius?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't fucking know Jimmy James and Danica all that well. So they're fucking falling over, whatever. And she's gonna stab the one that's trying to go after Cornelius.
Great. He's actually gonna try and parry you. That's what he's gonna do.
With one of his little knives?
With one of
Are we
his
gonna have a
little knives.
little sword fight?
Yeah, he got an extreme success.
Oh man. Hold on.
It's fine.
What-
Just also
what
roll
am
an
I-
extreme success.
That's what I'm hoping here, because I did roll pretty low. What am I rolling exactly next?
I guess just fighting because it's a knife.
Okay. Yeah, just barely an extreme success.
Oh fuck yeah! Go ahead and stabberoonie this guy.
Is that still unarmed?
That's actually gonna be a D8 damage.
D8?
Yeah.
Okay. This dude might be dead. He might be dead, Max. I got a 7.
Oh shit! Yeah. So he comes to parry you. You swat his knife away, then you sink that blade into his heart. And Cornelius, your cult member is dead.
Yay!
Atticus, you're up next. The only 2 remaining cult members are both over by Jimmy James and Danica.
Okay, the one I guess that's closest to me, I'll take a little hobble forward and try and take out his legs with my crutch.
Oh my god! I just like to imagine Atticus like hobbling out. She's like, hey, 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 and like,
poking at people's legs with their crutches.
yeah, it goes to the
She's
next
just-
one. Hey, 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 hey.
No, she just looks really mad, and it's like she's like, and the fucking legs, just straight for the legs.
Great, go ahead and go straight for the legs. This guy's gonna try and dodge out of the way.
Now,
Actually, I'm gonna say this is just so you guys know, this is the initial Adam speaking one who has murdered the mayor and the mollusk.
that's what I was just going to ask. Is the Adam cultist guy still here?
Yeah,
I'm so excited to be the one to tell you this. That is a critical success.
you got a critical success. All right, you got normal success to dodge. So, shit, he might lose a leg.
Bye, Adam, you shitbag.
Knocks your leg off with a crutch.
So what did I say damage for crutches was?
It was 1d4 plus 2, but I
Yes.
also have a damage bonus of a 1d4, so it's 2d4 plus 2.
No. That
Too bad.
unarmed is 1d4 plus damage bonus.
Oh. So then I also just rolled another 4, though.
All right, so 60. All right, fuck. Hang on, I got to think about how to resolve this. All right, so you scurry up. You knock his leg over. He actually goes tumbling a little bit through the air. Does a little somersault, and his head clashes against one of like the hard sides of one of the chairs, and you can see blood start pouring out from the back of his skull.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
If you can believe it, he's actually not dead yet. Cult member number 2, who's standing over Jimmy James and Danica, is up next. And is going to try and stab. I'm going to give Danica a penalty. All right, I actually got 0-0 twice for Danica. So Danica fucking, like, not only rolls out of the way of the knife, but writes herself and writes Jimmy James. Who is up next?
I don't
Jimmy
want to
James.
interrupt you there, but isn't 0-0 100?
No. It's like 0-0 for the like 100 die, but she got a 6 otherwise.
Oh,
0-0-6.
okay.
Sorry, yeah, because I re-rolled
Gotcha.
the tens dice. I wasn't specific. Yeah. So Jimmy James, you've been righted up by Danica's extreme success.
Okay, and there's one cultist who's like semi, like broken face and all that, and then the guy right in front of me, right?
Yes.
There are no knives around, right? Because
I don't think so. You can definitely try and grab one from him if you want to.
I'm debating on whether or not they just run at this point. There's 2 left. I think he's gonna just go for the punch. So he's gonna try and punch his eyes.
Shit. Okay. Great. Oh, where'd my
That-
there it is.
That is a regular success.
Okay. I got a regular success. So you can go ahead and punch him.
Did you
Wait.
say it's 1d4 for unarmed?
Yes, because you don't have a damage bonus.
That's a nice old 1.
All right. You give him a little punch-a-rooney, but it's not very effective, and it doesn't look like it really did much. And Cornelius, you're up next.
Yay! I'm running over and I'm punching. Specifically the one that's like up and not bleeding out of their head.
All right, yeah, the one that Jimmy James just punched.
Wait, before I'm running, can I take a knife out of this guy that was just killed in front of me?
Yes.
Yeah!
All right, you are now. Oh my God! You are now armed with a knife and running towards him. He got a failure to try and dodge out of your way.
Thank fucking God. I got an extreme success.
All right, why don't you give him a little stabberino with a D8?
Yeah, okay. God damn it, I have to take so many dice out today. Give me this. That's an 8.
Oh shit! All right. You stab it into his neck, and he is no more.
Bye.
And I think we're actually going to break combat because the last cult member, who is also the first cult member, is really in no condition to fight any of you.
Yeehaw.
Okay, I'm gonna make the cult member Adam, not Adam. Does he have any knives on him?
They have both been dislodged from him.
Okay, but so he doesn't have any like chilling on him, right?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna scootle over, and tear off some of my pant leg and do 2 things. 1, I'm going to put my hand over this fucking dude's mouth.
Okay.
And 2, I'm going to immediately use my pant leg that I ripped off to apply pressure and try to stop the bleeding while yelling for someone to probably call 911.
Okay. So a lot of the crowd by this point, I know we didn't really talk about them, but they've been like screaming and running, presumably. But Nancy pulls out a cell phone and calls 911. And Danica turns to you, Jimmy James, and says, "What should we do?"
I feel like this shit's connected to Stolos, so I feel like we gotta stick around.
Yes, of course. Let's go. And she moseys up and says, "Nicely done, Atticus."
Atticus gives her a weird look. Thank you. Good job, too. Were you both all right?
We've been in worse fights.
Danica looks down at her stab wound and is like, Yes, I think I'll be a-okay.
God, Sasha! It's fine. It's fine. I think Nancy called 911. It's fine.
Oh, delightful. The hospital.
You know, it's a
Yeah.
surprisingly good hospital.
Oh, that's nice. So
I've been there a lot recently.
what the... I don't want to be crass. What the fuck happened here?
Oh God, yeah. This is Danica. Not Danica, sorry, Sasha. You know about the other cult.
I thought the vampires were the other cult and you destroyed them.
No, apparently that was just vampires because this is, I'm assuming, the other cult. As they stabbed themselves in the eyes and then tried to take out the government of the town. The future government, I guess, because they went after all of the mayor candidates and Phoebe.
Yeah, I've killed this dude like 5 or 6 times now.
This is Adam, by the way. Cornelius throws in.
Oh, does Sasha know about Adam?
No.
Does it?
I mean,
Wait.
what could she possibly do with that information?
I.
He's literally a ghost.
True.
Is she gonna do summon him?
What's Anderson doing? Is he still here, or is he doing something else now and not paying attention to us?
Anderson is just... He's actually just staring at the stage, completely dumbstruck.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, this guy will make you do whatever he wants if he says I wish. So do not listen to him.
Yeah,
And
like
that's-
that dude who bit his tongue off on the stage. Yeah, that was Adam's doing.
Is Even still possessed? Do we need to like put him down?
Oh, where is Even?
Yeah,
Um,
even was the
Even
last
is-
cult member.
Even is in Atticus's hand.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to save his life. I have his mouth covered and trying to stop the bleeding from the
Oh.
back of his skull.
I'm actually gonna have...
Can I roll
Oh.
like first aid or something to try and save him? But with this,
Yeah, he
Yeah, doesn't
just failed
somebody
the
have
first
first aid?
death row roll.
oh shit.
Can I also assist this by not only making a roll for it, but also maybe taking my shirt off and wrapping it around this man's
Hey!
bleeding head?
Wait, I got an extreme success for first aid.
Oh shit. Okay, your bleeding. Your first aid applies enough pressure to actually somewhat stabilize him, and you hear...
I don't take my hand off his mouth, but I do lean over and I say, "Hello, Adam."
He says,
I do not trust you, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I would love to talk to you, but I don't really trust you not to immediately kill us or something.
And if this is the off chance that this is not Adam, but instead Even, who is possessed by Adam, we can't trust you right now. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you're possessed by a ghost of a guy. A guy.
Yeah, sorry, my mouth was actually in my shirt. The Even, we'll just call him Even.
Mhm.
He says, "Help me!" And loses consciousness.
Wow, good night.
Oh.
Dang.
That's fine. He said, "Help me." It's fine. We're helping him.
Yeah, we're good. We did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And before long, an ambulance arrives along with the police. The mayor and the Mollusk are covered, tarped, and taken away. Even is brought to the hospital, and things seem like they start to calm down. Sorry. Things seem like they start to calm down a little bit. And Danica says to you, Jimmy James, "Okay, now should we go? Like..."
I guess I don't really know. Listen, I don't know. We've been here for how long now, and we don't know anything. We gotta talk to someone, and this Murder scene seems like our best chance.
I'm completely down if you are.
I wouldn't say I'm down, but it's what we got to do.
Okay, you take the lead then, I guess.
Jimmy James walks over to Phoebe, who I think seems to be the most receptive.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
So, dead people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. We have
That-
them here.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. 1, 2, at least 3.
God.
Why? What about the dead people, Mr. James?
Please call me Jimmy. And
Okay.
you all seem very comfortable with everything that just happened.
Uh, we've dealt with situations before.
What kind of situations?
Are Atticus or Cornelius anywhere near Phoebe?
I'll say Atticus is. She's probably just like not really knowing what to do here.
Phoebe's like, walk with me.
All right.
All of us just
Atticus-
milling around a crime scene.
Yeah. Wait.
She's like-
Atticus watches you go with like a weird look. She sees you.
Phoebe waves to you.
She waves back.
I'm just gonna tell him about the crazy stuff.
Not all of it.
I can't hear you. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we've dealt with like a lot of situations. I'm pretty sure we've dealt with stuff like this before. I'll say that. We've dealt with very similar situations to this, possessions, ghosts, demons, all that good stuff.
We walked all the way over here for you to tell me that.
Listen, man, there's a lot of dead bodies over there.
There are. I'll give you that. But what I need to know
Yeah.
is this the norm for you? And I'd like more information.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely say this is the norm for us.
What kind of magical weird crap do you deal with usually? Is it always cultists who stab themselves in the eyes?
I mean, have I dealt with cultists like this? Probably, but like, there's other stuff too. There's vampires. There's, oh man, squogurts. There's bagel monsters. One time we swam around in a pool of cream cheese.
I'm not going to ask about that one, but I will ask about the vampires, because I know there were vampires around a long time ago. And they're still an issue.
Wait, what do you mean vampires around a long time ago? Like, how long ago?
I read in a book that like 100 years ago, there was some vampire stuff.
Hey Max, can Phoebe roll to see if she could tell if Jimmy James is telling the truth about reading about this?
Yeah, you can roll intelligence.
And Jimmy James roll to lie?
Sure, you can roll fast talk. You guys are gonna contest each other.
Okay, well I rolled an 11.
Jimmy James has a 5 in fast talk, so it's a fail.
Jimmy James is a pretty straight shooter.
I think it's usually pretty obvious when he's lying or uncomfortable or any of the above.
Yeah, so Phoebe, you see right through it.
You read about it. Okay. So you've never had any personal experience?
With vampires, no, I've never. Not that I recall. No, I've never dealt with a vampire.
Okay. How? Just a question for the scene I'm gonna lay out here. How tall is Jimmy James?
Probably a little bit taller than Phoebe because Phoebe's pretty short, but I don't
Yeah,
remember him being
Phoebe's
that tall.
tiny.
Keep in mind, Jimmy James has heels on right now.
Oh fuck, he's probably like 6 inches taller than Phoebe.
Probably about 6 inches taller than Phoebe.
She's gonna attempt to put her arm around his shoulder and like pull him in close so she can like whisper.
So basically, if Brett allows this, then like he would have to like bend down pretty far.
Jimmy James doesn't really move. He just kind of he lets Phoebe try what she's tried.
Okay, cool. After she fails, she's like, "All right, listen real close."
I'm listening.
I honestly forgot what Phoebe was gonna say. Give me a second. I was setting up that. And I was so into it. Oh yeah. Can I ask you something, Jimmy? It's a bit of a personal question.
Of course.
What do you do? What makes you want to ask these questions? You seem pretty I understand being curious about something like this, but you also seem pretty okay with what happened here.
Well, as you said, we all deal with weird stuff sometimes.
Yeah, weird, yeah, but reading about vampires and then, being ganged up on by like 4 knife eye boys, that's very different.
Yeah, I think you saw probably how I reacted. We ran and fell a lot.
Yeah, you fell a lot.
You don't look at. I'm not someone who's been in a lot of fights or anything like that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, listen, I'll be real with you here. My friends and I have dealt with a lot of this kind of stuff before. And I feel like you're probably, not letting, what's the word I'm looking for here? You know more than you're letting on. But, that's fine. You just met me. By the way, nice dress. I like that.
Thank you. I'll put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what I was going to wear to this. It's not as fancy as I was told, but it's always fun to punch someone while in a dress.
Yeah, pretty empowering, right?
Yeah. Now, real quick, you know anything about demons?
Like, I mean, yeah, kinda. Why?
I just heard a lot about them around here, and I'm wondering if this is maybe the work of a demon. Here, they tend to do stuff like this.
Yeah, it definitely it could be, but also it could just, be Adam.
Is Adam a demon?
I don't think so. He's definitely a ghost.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking
Well, that
love
picture's
that.
Well, that picture's
fucking love this.
100% accurate.
I
Thanks.
posted this in Discord
I
with
need you
the
to know I
content.
absolutely hate that image you sent. It is one of the most disgusting things ever.
I
Me
love
too.
that.
I
Fucking smiling
also
friends, so good.
no, disgusting. Will's image, beautiful. I love it.
Anyways,
Um,
go on. Magic. I would just like to let you know, Adam is just a magic boy who's born
Yeah.
here.
I figured, but yeah, no, Adam, he's probably not a demon. We could probably rule that out. So I don't think this was exactly the work of demons, but there's definitely some demon hands around town, but I don't think that was this.
Phoebe, I like you. Do you have
Hey.
like a phone or something?
Yeah. Do you?
I once did. I had several.
Oh,
Not anymore.
do you want do you want my phone?
Are you offering me a phone?
Well, I mean, do you want my phone or my phone number?
Oh, well, the phone number. I may have.
Okay.
Yeah, I may have forgotten how those work a little bit.
Okay, sorry. I was just a little confused. Yeah. Here. She like grabs a napkin and writes her phone number down on it.
Where do you get a napkin from?
I don't know. There are tables all around, aren't there?
She literally bought a muffin earlier. Like, you get napkins with those.
She grabs her disgusting blueberry fritter covered napkin. Fuck. No, that's a very earnest move. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Just it's Brett being here. It's bringing me back to that. No, she grabs a clean piece of paper and napkin and she writes her phone number down on it.
Okay, great. Jimmy James, you've obtained a phone number.
James puts it in his pocket and kind of wonders what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, like what is Jimmy James gonna do with Phoebe's phone number? Does he know? He could probably use a phone. I think he could figure that out.
Yeah, I think
Phones have been around for a while.
he used phones back 100 years ago. They're very different now, though. Because remember, he was on the cutting edge of technology back then. He had a bunch of phones in his house.
That's right.
Didn't you have way too many phones in your house?
I think we established that each one had a different phone number.
I think you're right. Yeah. All right. Atticus, you see Anderson trudge very slowly up to you.
I give him a hug.
He grips you loosely and says, Atticus, what the fuck was that?
A lot. What are we gonna do now?
Tell me about this man, this Adam. You know him, don't you?
I know Adam. Yeah, I know Adam, but he is the most dangerous, horrible use for a person on this planet. And I use that loosely because he's not a person anymore, Anderson. He's dead. You want to know how many times we've killed Adam? Phoebe's killed him at least twice by herself. At least. Please do not get involved with Adam. I am begging you.
Oh, we're a little far past that on account of the whole murdering my father-in-law thing. Here's what we're gonna do, Atticus. Me and the boys, we're gonna turn this miserable excuse for a town upside down until we find him. And you know what we're gonna do when we find him? Nothing. Not a damn thing. And he starts walking out, and he calls loudly, and he says, I want a meeting with your friend Atticus. When he comes over here, let him know he's gonna have a busy day. And
What
without
part
another...
of that
Huh?
What part of that conversation made you think he was my friend?
The demon?
Oh!
Did they shout that across the room? Because
Yes.
it sure seems like they did.
Yes, they definitely did.
Jimmy James perks way up.
Atticus looks like she's gonna shit her pants, and also like she's trying to hold in a laugh really hard. She flips off Anderson.
Anderson picks up his phone and starts muttering incoherently as he leaves.
God damn it. She like looks around. Is anyone else looking at her?
Jimmy James is staring right at her.
Cornelius
also
is
staring.
also staring.
She tips a hat she doesn't have and starts trying to leave, and then leaves. Okay, she's gone. Atticus tries to go home.
Wait, Atticus, you're my ride. Wait.
Wait, Anderson was all right.
Oh, I'll bloober.
Atticus comes back in. Goes to stand next to Phoebe.
Oh, are you bloobering with me?
Yeah, I'll split it with you.
Okay, sick. No, dude, you're like broken. I got it.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my god.
He's still fucking doing that the whole time.
Yeah, they're just chatting. Phoebe's like, I've made a commitment to this stance. I want to keep it.
Just literally just 1 hour on Jimmy James the whole time. All right. I think I think that's where we're going to end this wonderful town hall. So this is not the time nor the place to be asking this question. But like what are some titles for people who work in local government?
The treasurer, the tax collector,
Alderman.
Mm-hmm.
the septic, like the sewer department, or the Department of Water, the recreation head.
All right, that should be plenty.
The PP inspector.
Okay.
Max,
now
I've got you something. And it's this little link to the balancedcareers.com/leadership positions in city government.
Oh,
and their
damn.
titles.
Whoa,
Will just
guys!
straight up showed us all
city
up.
manager and assistant city manager and city attorney.
Well,
How-
I'd like to
how
think
about
that you just
this?
have that bookmarked.
The Blight Enforcement Squad.
The Blight Enforcement.
Isn't that
beg
Will
your
Smith
pardon? Where are you looking?
What the fuck? Okay.
The Blight enforcement?
You guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Quick question before we do. Hold on, I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh my god, it went away. I'm so mad. Anyway,
Oh, now I have to sneeze.
Oh no.
Bless you.
Now I have to sneeze.
You want to have extra pretzels?
No, I'm out of pretzels. I'm sorry.
I'll throw you some. You gotta catch them though.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. Just toss them over here. Oh shit, they're everywhere. Frick.
God, Max, I'm supposed to catch
They're
them.
everywhere.
Come on.
And do Rose and Boo come with you, Atticus?
Oh,
Oh.
they're coming to.
No.
No, we got roboted.
Oh no!
Yo, Beth said, let me turn on auto-tune real fast.
Let me turn on getting eaten by a robot real quick. But this time the robot doesn't put me back. Oh no, the robot is actually not putting Beth back.
Damn.
The robot's committing crimes.
I can just fill in for Beth.
Please, yeah. Why don't you take it away, Atticus?
Atticus drives. I think I wasn't fully paying attention, I'll be honest.
All right, can you go ahead and roll drive because you have a broken leg?
Oh yeah, totally.
Thank you.
I forgot how to play this game. Hold on. Sorry, I rolled the wrong dice.
You know, Beth, you're really
Okay.
letting me down right now.
I feel like I'm pretty much doing what Beth does here.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey,
I got a
Beth.
0.5, so that is I don't know what it is, but it's nice.
Wow, that's great. You
Well,
drive.
Beth, while you were gone,
So Atticus drives real well.
while you were gone, it was decided that Atticus did drive, and she drove real good.
I drove with my broken leg.
Yeah.
You did. Bet rolled for you. Oh my god, that was awful. Oh my god.
Max, were you using a cup of water to achieve that masterful effect?
That's actually a bowl of water.
Oh, that's so much better.
Even worse.
She has a missing brother. You guys remember him?
Yeah, I've been thinking about, like, I really think Griffin might be involved with this, like, sick super cult.
God damn it. I don't want to have to beat up my brother.
He might stab himself in the eyes.
I don't
But
want to have
take
to
Beth's
take
nap.
knives out of his eyes.
quick take bets now. Griffin stabs himself in the eyes with knives. Anderson gets a divorce. These are all things on the next few seasons bingo.